naturally, Honkai is Star Rail. So I know that one of the floor 12 bosses is new, what should I call it, like the Dark Sam. The one that's like infested, I guess, with propagation powers or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how it works. But other than that, I have no idea what we will see. So let's quickly read the what's called turbulence. Yeah, I think it's turbulence. So at the start of each wave, recovers 4 skill points for allies. When ally targets use skill points or consume skill points at one hit of memory turbulence, stacking up to 15 hits. At the start of each cycle, each hit of memory turbulence deals 2 damage once to random enemy target. Okay, so nothing really exceptional. If you follow the leaks, it's quite obvious. For each character, this is a buff, essentially. Um, yeah, so I think we'll try to use Archer in some places, probably on floor 11 or 12. But for now, I want to go with some of my other teams, some of the teams that I haven't used in some time. So I guess who would I want to play with? We could go with Shui. You know what? We can actually try Shui Super Break. Why not? She did get a buff with Talia, though my Shui build it's pretty bad. She's really slow and she's like mostly built for speed, for crits. Maybe we can quickly change that. Let me check if I have any leftover good pieces. So we want some break and some speed. We don't really care about crits in this team. So we have some like subpar pieces, I guess. Something like this. I have some great effect pieces, but other than that, nothing really special. I've been farming this domain for a long time now, but almost no luck. Okay, I guess we can upgrade this. Why not? You know, I have some materials to use, and of course, it wastes almost all of the upgrades. Well, who cares? It's not too bad. Let's go for some grid raids here, and we'll leave everything else as is. Yeah, I think that's kind of okay. Not the best build, but you know, it will do. So let's start. I haven't used the Facial team in a while, I think. Yeah, I don't think I used it in the previous MOC, so it will be fun to play with it again. Sadly, she hasn't been as great as before, well, which is I guess natural with the power creep and stuff. Hopefully, I really hope they buff the follow-up team members in the future, like with the Nova Flare. With the Nova Flare, I think they probably won't buff Robin. And to be honest, it's not like Fei Xiao and Robin really need buffs. They are okay, especially if you invest in their like light guns and nightlands. So they aren't like a high priority for Nova Flare. But it would be really nice to have them be more meta relevant, so to speak. I probably just wasted my Avenger node, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think we have more than enough damage to clear this. Yeah, definitely more than enough. Okay, I think we can just ult here. Basic attack and ult on Cypher, and that should be it. Okay, pretty quick clear, but it's 9th floor, so nothing really too difficult here. nicely done. So I haven't yet played Shui in your new Super Break team. I know that she would probably prefer me if we run HMC instead of Lingsha, but I'm just not sure I can sustain. Maybe we deal more than enough damage, and so we don't need sustaining. But you know, my experience with this team is like really small. Is it a correct term? Can I say that? Hopefully I can. I'm not sure if that's like grammatically correct. But in any case, Talia definitely improves how Shui works in break teams. One of Shui's main problems was always the fact that she doesn't have any weakness, and she relies heavily on like breaking the bar, which I mean, guess kind of sounds strange for a super break carry, but it's kind of, you know, Firefly just needs your target to be broken. Rappa, it's kind of the same for Rappa and Bullhill. They still like to break their characters, their enemies, but they are okay with simply dealing super break damage when the target is broken, which isn't the case for Shui. To trigger her follow-ups, she needs to be able to damage the weakness bar. Okay, I hope I explained myself well. So let's quickly apply Lingsha's ult debuff, and then we can go with Shui's ult, which should probably break, maybe even kill Shepard. Not kill, sadly, but we are getting pretty close. Okay, sadly without Druid May, the enemies restore themselves very, very quickly. So that's a bit disappointing, but still, only one cycle clear. Not too bad, not too bad. It's definitely more efficient than previous Shui teams. You often had to either run her without, like on stages with Quantum Weakness, or you had to use Silver Wolf. Sometimes you just had to get a Fugue Ivan, so she could like actually break characters, enemies. Okay, so I think we'll go with her the team for the Flame Lever, and then for Aventurine. You know what? Seeing these manta rays, I think it's a good idea to go with. Um, oh god, I forgot the name. The DOT. The DOT team. Okay. Let's see. Plus, I don't think I've ever played DOT against Aventurine, so it would be fun to see how it works. I think the team should do pretty well against him, because everyone there actually can attack the dice. Thing is, okay, so as usual, we're going to use Jade skill on Trivium. It might have been better to wait for the big guy to turn so we can actually decrease his armor stacks and hit more enemies, but sadly I messed up a bit. That's not too bad. Wasted a bit of action advance from that stance, but it should be fine. Okay, let's do an attack here. This should give some energy to 3B, because she will be the one to break the armor. Great, and that should probably kill the big Titan King guy. Nice. Okay, so maybe Jade actually kills here. I'm not sure if I... You know what, yeah, I think it's okay. Even if I waste my ult, if I like save this cycle, that would be okay for me. Okay, nice, and 3B gets the energy, which is great. Okay, I think Flame River is going to be pretty easy. We just ult with Hyacinth, then ult with 3B, and Herder should have her turn pretty soon. have your ult after she uses her skill. Not sure if it would be even worth it. You know, I think I might just wait for the Flame Reader to take his turn, so that we can kill all of his shadows. So we can decrease more HP. I think that's better. We do lose some energy charge, but it's probably worth it. Okay, great, yeah. Sadly, I don't really want to waste my skill point on that. Yeah, basic attack is enough and we can save our skill for later use. Okay. Let's use our ult here. This probably gives us Jade follow-up, which might give us Trippy ult. Great. We can advance everyone once again. Nice. Let's basic here. Okay, great. Sadly, it's not a zero cycle clear, but pretty close, I think. Pretty close. Okay, let's ult here. We're just trying to get a bit more energy for her to, and she will be able to stack 2 enhanced skills one after another, which should be more than enough to kill. Hopefully. The Flame Reaver, of course, doesn't have full stacks of the Hurter's debuff, but still, I think it should be enough. Yeah, we are fine. Okay, that was pretty easy. Let's see how this one goes. I almost used my techniques in the character order, but thankfully I remembered it just at the last moment. So, we are going to struggle for skill points right now. We need to switch our Tanheng skill to high silence. Okay. And now we just need to be aware of our skill points, so we don't lose them accidentally. Okay. Let's use our ult. We do waste a bit of the action advance from the Eagle set, but at this point I think we should be completely fine. So we're going to have to use our skill on Cyrene. Then we can basic with that Hank. So if we use a skill one skill. Yeah, I think I can use my skill right now. That should be fine. And the Monterey thingy probably dies before Kafka even takes a turn here. Hopefully. No, it's really close, but sadly it did not die. Okay. Oh, I thought it would die right now, but no. Still not. Okay, let's think about it. I think we'll kill this fish with Kafka follow-up, and then the explosions from the other small fishes will be enough to kill. Okay, nice. Let's skill here. Sadly, we lost a turn from Cyrene, but it's fine. Okay, we have more than enough skill points at this moment of time, so I think we can waste some of them, so to speak. Okay, and we haven't still yet reached Cyrene's ult, which is kind of funny. Okay, we can basic here with high silence because I think the next time Adventure attacks, it's going to be. Oh wait, no, he just dies. I think his second turn is when he uses his dice. I'm not. Yeah. Maybe we can actually kill him before that. I'm not sure, but you know, we can try and see. Okay, great. Yeah, with the free ult from Cyrene, we should be totally fine. We can actually basic attack here. Great. I think we're going to do a skill here. Maybe that's a bit of a waste. Yeah, I think it is. I could have used my buff. resilience before her turn ended, and it might have given me 2 free ults. Not entirely sure. Oh, but 1 ult is still enough. Okay, great. With the addition of resilience, the dot team has been very nice to play with. Before, I had to just keep my Kafka in the back row. She would like not see the light of day ever because they didn't get Black Swan. And now we're seeing that they are buffing Black Swan. I might have to get her. I really hope they add her to the what's it called? Like to the Golden Skull shop. Because I still have 2 unused ones and I might get her. So that would be nice. It would be really nice. But after the buff, I don't think they will actually release her in the shop. At least not for some time. Okay, so we have our usual break boss here, which we will clear with Rappa. Yeah, here she is. I really like using Rappa against this boss despite not all of its members having imaginary weakness. Rappa still does amazingly. And against this guy, I always struggle. I don't really have a good team. The dot team does fine against him, I think. Yeah, we might just go with the dot team again. Yeah, let's just do that. He does have the ice weakness, so Sarin can break their weakness a bit. So that's nice. Okay. So this usually is pretty easy. We just need to keep our Dahlia ult up, preferably all the time. And I don't think it's going to be a problem. Okay, that might be an overkill, but we'll see. Okay, great. I don't think we have wasted any energy from the break bar. I mean, from the weakness break here, and that should be almost a kill. Yep, great. So this probably kills. Yep, it does. And now we just have to quickly get rid of this boss. Let me just cast my Dahlia skill. Okay, great. Now Lynch. Okay, wow, did I say Lynch? Rappa should probably kill here. Okay, I thought she would kill, but no. Then, I mean, 2 more turns is definitely kill. Maybe even less. Want to save my Fugue ult here. So, to break the next phase a bit easier. Okay, maybe this kills. It would be great. I kind of wasted this 1 turn, sadly. Well, okay, it's not too bad. We might still be able to break relatively quickly. Okay, nice. That's a delay. Yep, that's delayed the coordinated attack. Great. That's not good, but we should be still fine. Rappa is still fighting, so that should be more than enough. Okay, nicely done here. It should probably not kill, but I think it will leave them at like 20% HP or something. Oh wait, 1%. Okay, sorry. Well, I'm still always shocked by how much damage Rappa sometimes deals. It never feels like the correct amount, you know. It's either feels like it's too small, or she just like instantly vaporizes the boss. It's an amazing feeling, really. Okay, so let's see how we do here. Don't think we're going to have any troubles. I think we're going to focus on this Armadon lady. I feel like she's much more trouble than the bulky boss, especially considering the bulky boss is going to first of all summon dogs, which help our DOT team, and secondly he's going to damage himself to let's use our ult here. Then I think we have plenty of skill points, so let's just use our skill here. Nice. The next time the dog... Oh, well, Kafka just killed her. I thought that it would die on its turn, but that's right as well. So we can actually not attack the monkey anymore. I think it will just die by itself. Or maybe not. Next turn it should definitely die. Or, yeah, maybe Kafka ult is enough. Great, and I just realized I forgot to change Nahank's support mate to resilience. But Kafka might actually be better here because she advances the dragon more often, so it will help with breaking a bit more than usual. Okay, let's use a skill here. Okay, nice, and then let's use an ult before we basic attack with Tanahang, so we save a bit of the energy. Nice. Ult. We broke through one layer of the Emma Sprite's weakness bar. We should be pretty close to killing it right now. Okay, great. I think if I basic attack right now, I will need... Yeah, if I basic attack right now, I think I will have more than enough skill points. And Zarina will get her ult still, so that should be nice. We get one stack from Kafka's ult, and then 2 more stacks from Resilience and I think. Okay. Sadly, Resilience doesn't get enough energy, even with skill, so we're just going to basic here. If she had like an energy robo or something, it might have been enough, but that's not the case. Okay. Let's ult on Resilience, then ult on Kafka. Blow everything up with Resilience's ult. Great. And this might actually just kill the boss. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, we are doing pretty well so far. I think it's what, like 2 cycles, or is it 3? I'm always confused by counting cycles, except when it's like a 0 cycle and stuff. I think it should count as 2, right? It's a 0 cycle if you're left with 29. It's a 1 cycle if you're with 28. Yeah, so it's a cycle. I think we'll kill this boss in this cycle, hopefully. Okay, I think I will apply my vulnerability here, get her ult. I will then ult with Serene to give her some energy after she ults. Let's advance with Kafka and then ult with Resilience. That should give Resilience back tons and tons of energy. Great. So sadly, she doesn't get her ult back. But yeah, we aren't killing the boss in this cycle. I was wrong. No, the next cycle we will be fine. Okay, nice. Tank is staying incredibly well, which is great. Okay, next Resilience turn should be enough to cast another ult. So let's do this again. This will probably kill the 2 small birds, or at least the next, when they take a turn they should die. hopefully. This in turn will probably break the boss, and it will. Yeah, it's almost broken. Will the dragon break it? Great. And Kafka should finish the job properly. Oh wow. I think that bug where Cyrene triggers High Silence's DOTs has still not been fixed, which is kind of weird because I don't think it's mentioned anywhere that Cyrene is supposed to do this, and it's been like relatively widely known. It's like it's a secret. If you look online, at least, it's not like mentioned anywhere in the game, um, which is kind of crazy. Or it doesn't really usually leave such things in. I would assume they would at least like give an additional like what I call the kit information to High Silence, but strangely enough they don't. Let's check, maybe they did change it. Yeah, because this gains a flowing warmth, regenerates 60 energy. Yep, so it says nothing about DOD activation on her shot, which is very, very weird. Um, I think people first noticed it when it was the beta, uh, Cyrene's beta, and it's been like known for a long time. Uh, so I have no idea why Hoi never changed it. Maybe they like that Cyrene is kind of like a mainstay for now in the DOD comp. Okay, let's see what they have here. We have Cacolia with Brunia, some quantum weakness, so naturally we are going with an archer team. Oh, have you seen Sparkle's buff from the beta? She looks insane. Of course she looks insane for Sparksy, but Blade is going to be on another level. Oh wait, Blade, no, Archer, sorry. Archer is going to be on another level completely. He was already a great DPS, but right now, I mean, in 4.0, he is going to be so incredibly overpowered, I guess. I've also seen that Yao Guang, I think is his name, kind of works with him, so he might fit a bit into the elation meta. Maybe they will even release like some kind of elation sustain who is going to generate more skill points. So for some reason, I'm not sure why, but I suspect that Archer is just going to get stronger from now on, at least for like a couple of patches. Okay, so we're definitely using Archer here, and for this team, I know it's basically like Firefly, and Talia boss, but I do want to use my Rappa, so we're going to go with that. Sorry, Firefly. For me, strangely enough, Firefly has. I can't say that I regret pulling her. You know, she did like clear a lot and stuff, but whenever possible, I prefer not to use her, which is kind of funny. I'm at least happy I didn't invest her into her icons and stuff, which would have been just a mess. Okay, so because of the memory of chaos, memory turbines, we have tons of skill points at the start. Great, so we can straight away make 4 arrow attacks. Nice. Then we'll have one basic attack, another basic attack, maybe we get a Gallagher ult, so 3 basic attacks. We'll have Archer, ult, and follow-ups. So, and Sparkle ult, so we should be completely fine on the next turn. Great. If the enemies hit Gallagher, it would be amazing. Can you hit Gallagher as well, please? I beg you. Thank you very much. Wow. Okay. Insanely lucky. We might suffer a bit with the healing on the next stage, but hopefully we won't. Okay, so we can use Sparkle Assault straight away. Archer is fully buffed, I think. 2 or 3 arrows should do it. Yeah, sadly we wasted a bit of the damage on the third arrow, but it's fine. Okay, basic here again. Basic here. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to skill here, then just basic on Archer. It's probably worth it. Just get some energy on Sparkle, get some energy on Archer. We should be fine, hopefully. And then, yeah, let's just do that. We should have enough energy for an ult. Great. Okay, nice. I think I'll just basic attack here. Okay. Great, so we are at full skill points. Nice. So we'll be able to shoot 5 arrows in a row, which is for me at least kind of rare, but okay. Let's see how much damage Archer can deal here. So it's already at 11% of the HP. 24. Nice, nice. So 31%. We just need about like 2 or 3 more turns, and we should be in the clear. I should also forget that we have Cypher Assault, which has been my god, what's it called? Not collecting. Recording, yeah, recording the amount of damage we've dealt so far. So Bronya is going to be easy pickings, so to speak. I'm not sure how much HP Bronya and Kakolia here have. I don't have the thing, they have a lot. I think we'll use our Sparkle ult. I'm kind of afraid that Kakolia is going to freeze someone like Sparkle, which is going to be a pain. Hopefully she doesn't. Okay, so she just... They hopefully don't kill Sparkle as well. I think Kakolia is going to prepare her. Yep. Okay. But I think we can break Kakolia before. Return how much energy does Gallagher have? Okay. If I use his skill, we have enough to actually ult here. Let me check, does he have an energy rope? Oh my god. Is my Gallagher under-leveled? Did I not level? Oh yeah, I didn't level his energy rope. I just now remembered. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's not great. I don't think we're going to be able to get his ult even with the skill. So let's just basic here. Let's just basic and hope we can kill Kakolia before your turn. We'll have the Membrane Turbulence as well, so maybe that's enough. Oh, he didn't crit. How much crit rate does he have? Okay. He missed a 5% chance. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, we should be fine right now. Not a ton of skill points, but we should have Sparkle's ult ready. So, I think like 3 arrows in total. Yep, 3 arrows. I really hope Cypher's ult is enough to kill Kakolia, though I'm not sure anymore. I'm not Kakolia, a Bronya. Okay. They should probably... Well, I'm not sure if this will kill. It might. Oh. Wow. I would rather not use my ult on that, I mean my skill on that. But at the same time, if I don't kill her now, and Bronya advances her, I have a chance of just like straight up dying. I can try to risk risk it. You know what? Let's just do it. Please don't advance here. Okay, I'm too afraid of dying. Let's just do that. It wastes a bit of the old damage, but that should be fine. Yep. Okay, let's just skill here. Basic on archer as well. Yep. Let's just basic here. We'll just accumulate as much skill points as we can, and we should be okay. Oh, that's not a lot. Well, maybe next action advance pushes Archer into the cycle and we'll be okay. Hopefully it does. I forgot this point I can actually do that. Okay, that should be it. So, 4 cycle clear. Not great. Not too bad at the same time. Considering my Gallagher is on the level that my Archer's build is pretty bad, I think it's alright. So, let's see how Robert will do against this boss. I've fought only once in the story, so I haven't been able to completely figure out its mechanics. We might encounter some small problems. Okay. I think I will basic here. I kind of want them to damage my characters, so I can get the what's called emergency healing from Lingsha, which will trigger a full follow-up. Nice, great. Next, I think we might have to ult with Lingsha here, because otherwise they can actually die. Yep. We might have to do it. You know what? Let's first. Let's basic attack. So we action advance the Monterey ult with Lingsha, so we apply the debuff, and then instantly ult with Rabba. This probably won't kill, but it should deal enough damage. Okay, good enough. We can skill here, and then hit again. Okay. Sadly, of course, the Monterey isn't dead. Without Rabba, wait, not Rabba, without Runway, it's a bit harder to keep enemies broken, but at least it's not as bad to keep them alive. I mean, to keep them not broken. Okay, let's continue hitting this guy. Hopefully Talia's debuff doesn't end. Okay, I think we can just focus on breaking it for now. Okay, that's fine. Let's instantly ult. We might kill the small fishes and then get the energy. No, we don't. They have a surprising amount of HP. Okay, let's do that. Let's heal everyone up. We do waste a bit of the action advance on Fu Yan, but we can just skill here. So, okay. I think I might have to skill here. I mean, ult with Talia. Otherwise, we aren't going to be able to actually clear this in time. Okay. Now I think we kind of have to focus the right guy, and Talia might kill everyone with her follow-up. Okay, nice. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. So, we select a character and there is someone to fight against it. I think it's better to choose Rabba here. Let's instantly apply the debuff from a Fuchs light gun, which is Resolution Shines, just a bit of the defense down. Okay, nicely done here. I think I will first ult, skill with Talia. I would first use Dahlia's ult before ulting with Rabba, because otherwise we lose a bit of the damage without the Dahlia's debuff. Okay, you know what? We are going to do this basic attack ult. We waste a bit of energy, but I think it's probably worth it. Okay, now we ult with Rabba. Great. Sadly, your next attack isn't going to have so much charges, I think it's called, right? But we did apply a lot of vulnerability debuffs, so it might be enough. Oh, yeah, not too great, not too great. This enemy definitely prefers when you use Firefly here, but you know, we're trying it out, seeing what we can do, and we're still going to definitely clear it in the required amount of cycles, I think. I don't think there's like any doubt on that. Okay, let's just continue spamming our skill on Dahlia and on Rabba. Try to get back to her ult as fast as we can. Hopefully next turn the enemy summons some more of his minions. Okay. Great. So let's do this. We can skill here. I will skill again. Ult with Dahlia, ult with Lingsha, and then ult with Rabba. So she can capitalize on all of the debuffs and stuff. Okay. Sadly, the main boss isn't broken yet. But we still should deal some like nice amount of damage. Now he is going to recover his state. Okay, we got an achievement accidentally, which is, I guess, somewhat nice. Let's skill here again. Oh wait, why is she focusing the small bugs? Okay. So I apply some more stacking vulnerability. He broke the guy. Nice. It definitely gets easier and easier as the fight goes on because he has so much vulnerability stacked on top of him. Yeah, like 80% more damage. Okay, let's basic here. Break him and... Oh, it's still not enough. I think we can just basic here ult. Dahlia might actually be able to kill here, I'm not sure. Well, the memory turbines will probably finish the job, but maybe Dahlia is enough. Oh, sadly not. Oh wow. Okay, so the enemy is left as pickings for Rabba. Thank you. Well, not too great of a clear, but you know, this boss doesn't favor Rabba at all, so it's kind of okay. I've also seen some leaks that Rabba is going to have a rerun in the next patch, which I'm happy because I will be finally able to get her Lightcon. At the same time, I'm kind of sad because I thought about getting a Sparx's Lightcon. So now I'm not sure if I will be able to afford both. Of course, it seems like for Yao Guang, the situation is kind of similar, where she wants her Lightcon, and I might have gotten it. But right now, it seems that I will like go for Sparx's Yao Guang Lightcons only if I get insanely lucky. But we'll see. I will have a pulling video when the patch comes out, or like a couple of days later, maybe. I'm not sure yet, but I will definitely be pulling. I have some balls saved up, so that's something to look forward for too. If you like that type of content. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I definitely did. I hope you made manage to fall asleep or just relax or make some progress on your work. And if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment with basically anything, maybe something you want to see in the future, or I don't know, just to say hi, you know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.